Today we're going to be talking about dividing exponents. Okay, remember we learned yesterday about multiplying exponents that we can only combine them if they have the same bases, i.e. this either a number or the same variable. Today the rule reads the exact same. I can divide them, but they must have the same bases, either a number, a coefficient, or the variable. They have to either be all x's, all y's, all z's, all whatever. Okay. And the general rule of thumb is when I subtract, that I subtract the top from the bottom, always the top from the bottom. That will come into play tomorrow as we talk about the next rule, negative exponents and zero exponents. So our rule always is that we subtract the exponents when we're dividing. We divide the constants or the coefficients and we subtract the exponents, okay? So to give you a general idea, on our first example, we have x divided by x squared, okay? So if we write this out in expanded form, I get x divided by x times x. Well, we know in division that we cancel these two out, and we're left with that. So I'm really left with 1 over x, okay? Which is true, 1 over x. Now, the other thing that we just said is we're going to subtract the exponents. Remember, there's always a 1 here, so I could just do x 1 minus 2, whoops, that should be a 1, okay, which would give me x is negative 1, which we will get into tomorrow, which converts to 1 over x, based upon the negative rules, okay? So let's look at our next one that won't be negative, and it'll give you a little bit better of an idea. So we're left with y cubed divided by x squared y. Okay, so if you write this out in expanded form, and a lot of times this helps, okay, because you can see the subtraction in your mind, okay? Well, you know that there's no x's up here, so that's not going to change. That just stays the same. Now, I just take this y, cancel it out, and I get y squared, okay? So my answer is y squared, x squared. Okay? And again, you want to see the math. Remember, there's no x's, but I get y, 3 minus 1, which is y squared. That leaves it to the top. Okay? Let's go over the next one. Again, remember what I said. You divide the coefficients. So this becomes 4 divided by negative 2. X to the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X to the 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4. Y over y squared. Okay? Simple division. Negative 2 divided into 4 is negative 2. Cancel these out. I'm left with x squared. Cancel these out. I'm left with y. Okay? Cancel these out. I'm left with y. Now I know my answer is correct. All right, let's look at our next one. Same thing here. I'm going to take care of, it doesn't matter if it's a decimal or if this is a fraction. I'm going to take care of the coefficients. And then I'm going to take care of the variables. Now notice there's no x's, so I don't even have to do anything with it. I can just leave it here. Okay? So 1/2 divided into negative 3 is 2, negative 2. The x on the 4th will stay on the bottom. And then I can cancel out my z's, and I'm left with z squared. All right? We're not going to worry about this one here. Okay? And the last one that I'll do with you, same thing. 36 divided by negative 9, and then you have x squared. Okay? Over x to the 8th, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, if you can get the subtraction, you don't have to worry about this. Okay, so I'll do this one here, y, 6 minus 3. Okay, so negative 9 goes into 36, negative 4 times, over. If I cross these out, I'm left with 6 x's on the bottom. If I do my math, I have 3 y's on top. Okay? So that is dividing in a nutshell. The reason that I like to show you the expanded form is so you understand, like here, when we would actually get x 2 minus 8, which is x to the negative 6, and we'll learn about that tomorrow where we flip the exponents. Okay? Your teacher will have more practice for you. Save these notes so you can study for your test.